welcome back to our Thursday Acne show. I'm your usual host. My name is Celine LeClaire. I'm a licensed esthetician and a certified face reality acne expert. And every Thursday we get together, we talk about something that has to do with acne or acne-prone skin. Because if you do have acne, you know there's so much that plays into it. And it really takes a large approach to tackle it. Once you learn about acne though, and you start implementing these changes that we talk about each week, you see huge improvement. So today's video is inspired by Morgan. She is our amazing acne expert. Many of you have worked with her if you have done our Clear Skin coaching program. And she came to me with these 5 things that she sees happening all the time with acne clients that are just not getting clear. Their skin is just getting stuck and not quite to that place that we want it to be, which is clear, happy, and healthy. But without further ado, let's jump in. These are the 5 most common mistakes that we see people make when they are trying to get clear that is keeping them from getting clear. The first one, and this is a big one, is using products that are too strong. So this means that you are over exfoliating the skin. Maybe you are using a scrub twice a day, even once a day for a scrub is too much. Maybe you're using at-home peels, you're using peel pads, you're using mandelic serums that are 11% or higher, you're using strong glycolics. All of these very harsh products, if you are overusing them, it is very hard to get your skin clear because you are just constantly irritating the skin. You're disrupting your skin's natural moisture barrier, which is the natural barrier on the skin that helps balance the natural bacteria on your skin. It protects you from free radicals. It protects you from inflammation. Your moisture barrier is very valuable to your skin, and it is valuable to the process of getting clear. So over exfoliating the skin, constantly keeping your skin in that aggravated state is going to keep you from getting clear. I know this is so tempting because when you have acne, you want to just get as much as you can get on there to get it to go away. And I totally get this. I am guilty of this too. I've had days where I'm like, I just really want this pimple to go away, so I'm just gonna slap this really strong, 20% glycolic serum on it morning and night so that it gets it gone, gets it to go away fast. But ultimately, we're going to increase the inflammation in that area, the irritation in that area. It's going to lead to that pimple scarring and leaving more of a mark afterwards. So I understand it is so tempting, but be gentle with your skin and be patient with your skin. Sometimes it's going to take a little bit of time for that one pimple to heal, but if you trust the process and you trust the skincare products that you're using and not trying to get stronger products, you're going to have better results in the long run. You're going to have happy, healthy, balanced skin, less scarring, less inflammation, and you're going to get clear. Built on top of that is the second most common mistake, which is not giving your skin nourishing ingredients that it needs. This is a little bit similar than the first mistake because this is where maybe you're using more gentler exfoliants and whatnot, but you're not also nourishing your skin. So the moisture barrier that we talked about before, it needs nourishment, especially if you're using correctives like mandelic serums and benzoyl peroxides. You need to balance out the corrective side with nourishing products. So for many of you, you know that our #1 most recommended cleanser is Ultra Gentle Cleanser from Face Reality. It's not a benzoyl peroxide cleanser. It's not a harsh mandelic or salicylic wash. There are some skin types that we recommend those for, but most people are on Ultra Gentle Cleanser. The reason is because when we're not using our mandelic serums or our BPO creams, we want to be nourishing the skin in the other steps of our routine. So we nourish the skin while getting it squeaky clean with Ultra Gentle Cleanser. Another popular product is the moisturizing toner, Moisture Balance Toner from Face Reality. Again, that has no correctives in it. It is there to be nourishing and balancing to the skin so that we can keep using those stronger chemical exfoliant serums, and not be overstripping the skin and destroying the moisture barrier. So it is about balance. You don't need to have the strong cleanser, the strong toner, the strong serum, followed by a moisturizer that also has salicylic acid in it. We don't need all those things. Nourish your skin, give it exfoliation where it needs it, and give it nourishment where it needs it. This is another reason why you see HydroBalance all the time. And HydroBalance is such a good tool to have in your arsenal at all times because it is adding that nourishment. Because it is water-based, it can be layered with your exfoliating serums and with your BPO and your acne med. So it is an important tool to have even if your skin is starting to maybe feel a little bit sensitive or a little bit dry. Start layering HydroBalance between your steps in your skincare routine and you're gonna see a big difference. An example of this would be you're gonna cleanse, tone, apply HydroBalance, wait for it to dry, and a thin layer will do. Then apply your Mandelic 8% serum. You can use either Neogenesis Mandelic 8% for very dry skin, or for regular skin types and all other skin types, the Base Reality 8%. Allow that to dry, then put on your HydroBalance again, another thin little layer. Allow that to dry, and if it's daytime, put on your moisturizer and your sunscreen, good to go. If it's nighttime and you're using acne med, then you would go Mandelic serum, HydroBalance, acne med, and then go to sleep. Nothing on top of acne med ever. It's always a good thing to remember. Acne med goes last at night. Another easy product to add more nourishment for your skin, if you are feeling a little dry, you need some barrier support, is add in Barrier Renewal Cream. This is very nourishing. This has all of the ingredients that your moisture barrier needs to be happy. It has the lipids, the ceramides, and the cholesterol. So these are all very important ingredients for your skin. It's non-comedogenic, it's not gonna cause you to break out, but it's going to nourish your skin while you are getting clear and using some more harsher ingredients that might be a little more drying to your skin. So tip number 4, straight from Morgan. I have learned so much from Morgan the last few weeks, and one of those things is how amazing she sees results with Skin Squad from Hum. So that's my 4th tip, is that people are underutilizing important supplements that don't have any negative side. So I know everyone's a little wary of supplements because maybe you don't need that particular mineral or you don't need that particular supplement. Everyone is different unless you've had blood work done recently. So a lot of us don't know exactly what we are deficient in, but what everyone can benefit from is good bacteria in the gut, as well as prebiotics that feed that good bacteria, and that is what Skin Squad has. So Skin Squad actually contains probiotics that are clinically tested to affect the skin, increase hydration, reduce inflammation, and balance the negative bacteria that we can have in our bodies. So Skin Squad is such an easy thing that you can add to your routine. So what Morgan does is, on the back of the bottle, it says 2 capsules once a day with food. But Morgan has found that you can do this for a couple weeks, but then increase the dosage and you'll get even better results. So increase the dosage to 2 capsules twice a day and do that for a few months. And then if your acne is really stubborn, she does have a few clients like this, she's actually increased to 4 capsules in the morning, 4 capsules at night. So really giving that bomb of probiotics. But I would start with the regular dosage for a few weeks, then bump up to 2 in the morning, 2 at night, and you're gonna see really great results. Balance this with healthy whole food ingredients and good whole food based meals, and you're gonna see really great results for your skin. So tip number 5, this one you get to hear from us a lot, is that you are not checking your makeup and your hair care for pore clogging ingredients. This can be that cherry on top that just keeps people breaking out. So this is really making sure that the makeup that you put on does not have pore clogging ingredients, which we can link you the list, or you can reach out to us for that list. Making sure that those ingredients are not in your makeup is going to ensure that you are going to get clear and stay clear. And same goes for hair care. That's why we like the Scene products. I forgot to grab one, show you, but many of you have seen it. The Scene hair care products are all free of pore clogging ingredients. And then on top of that, they have done a lot of clinical testing to make sure that when left on the skin, these do not cause breakouts. So these are, the Scene hair care is the safest to use because 1, they left out those ingredients, and 2, they actually tested the formula to make sure that it is not staying on the skin, creating a residue and causing breakouts. There are a lot of hair products out there that I've personally tested that look like they're acne safe. They don't have any pore clogging ingredients, but the nature of hair products, especially conditioners and leave-in conditioners, is that they are meant to build a form around the hair to smooth it out. And that film, when it's on the skin, can clog the pores and cause breakouts or sebaceous filaments, blackheads. These are things that we don't want. So that's the perks of using Scene. But just make sure you're checking your products. Make sure you're checking them for pore clogging ingredients. It is such an important step that a lot of people don't take. And to piggyback on that is also make sure that you're not taking any supplements with high amounts of biotin. Biotin inflames the hair follicle, stimulates it, and in turn that can cause breakouts as well. So those are my 5 tips. Do we have some questions rolling in, Ben?
Not yet.
All right. Well, this might be just a short and sweet video, kind of really nailing down the things that we see people doing the most. There are some other mistakes out there, but these are the ones that we see again and again coming up. That you're using too harsh of products, you're exfoliating too much, you're not nourishing your skin, you're not taking advantage of, oh, I missed a step. I missed 3. I just realized I totally skipped over step 3. Let's go back. Okay, step 3, or the third most common mistake is that people are not properly cleansing the skin. So sometimes you wake up, you're in a rush, you just hit your face with a toner pad and do your routine and run out the door. That is a huge mistake that we see. You have to cleanse your skin twice a day when you're trying to clear your acne, because that bacteria, any sebum, that is building up on the skin even while you're sleeping in your clean bedroom. You have to cleanse the skin and get it clean, especially if you want your serums to penetrate and do what you need them to do. If you're spending a bunch of money on serums and then you don't wash your face before you put them on your skin, you're not getting the full benefit of those serums, and that is a big mistake that we see. I knew I missed a step. That's why I have notes in front of me, and I obviously still don't look at the notes. So those are my mistakes. Any questions, Ben?
Diane wants to know, how bad is sushi really?
So it's really not so bad. Just try to be balanced in your diet. The thing about sushi, so basically the problem with sushi is that it has the seaweed, and that can have iodine in it. But the thing about iodine is that most people they're not over consuming iodine. If anything, most of us still kind of need that. That is a part of your diet that you absolutely need. So as long as you're not going crazy on iodine, you're not like taking iodine supplements and eating sushi every day, which is just, no one's doing that. I would not worry about it too much. There are bigger fish to fry, bigger issues that are going to be impacting your acne. That's the hot take.
Yeah, and Morgan said too that she finds sushi in moderation from a well-trusted fresh source is not going to keep you from clearing. So. Yep,
everything in moderation. There's certain things that we see cause acne a little quicker, and that's like peanut butter. If someone's eating peanut butter, we're gonna see breakouts a lot more than someone who's just eating sushi a couple times a week, or likes to eat, those seaweed crisps that you can get at the store. Those just aren't as big of a problem as something like peanut butter.
Cool.
All right, I think that wraps up today's video. As a little sneak peek for next week, I am doing the highly requested follow-up to our acne safe makeup that we did a couple months ago. I'm finally coming back, and I'm going to do a full tutorial on getting full coverage that lasts all day using acne safe makeup, specifically Luminaire makeup. So next week we'll dive into that. That'll be really fun. I don't usually do full coverage makeup, so I've actually been playing around, experimenting a lot the last couple weeks to figure out what combination works best, what looks best on the skin. I actually have a Luminaire mattifying foundation on today. That one is the medium coverage, moisturizing finish being the least amount of coverage, mattifying being middle coverage, and concealing being like mega coverage. So I've been playing with those. I'm really excited to do that video for you all next week. So I hope you'll tune in.
Oh, you get a question in.
A question.
Star is asking, what can we do for red breakouts on the chin?
Ooh, red breakouts on the chin. So it sounds like they might be inflamed if they're red. If they are sensitive to the touch, a little bit inflamed, you want to treat them very gently. So don't put on anything that is inflammatory like retinol or vitamin A that can stimulate them a little too much. I would recommend picking up a Mandelic serum that works the best on acne. You can either get the Face Reality Mandelic serum or you can do the Neogenesis Mandelic serum. Neogenesis is better for dry skin because they really packed in hydrating ingredients in this formula, while you still get the benefits of the 8% Mandelic. It's a little bit more spendy though. This one is about 20 bucks cheaper for the same amount. So a lot of people still stick with their Face Reality. You can layer, if you have dry skin, just layer Hydra Balance underneath like we talked about earlier. Those are my best serums for breakouts.
They said they're over 40 and they use all the right products like Face Reality and Neogenesis, but these are new random pimples.
Interesting. So it could be the toothpaste that you're using. If you recently switched up your toothpaste, or maybe your skin is developing a sensitivity to it. Sometimes irritation or breakouts around the chin can be caused by toothpaste. A toothpaste that is acne safe that you can switch to would be David's toothpaste. That one is free of pore cloggers and is safe to use. It could also be lip products. It could be maybe a change in your diet. Maybe you're eating some more greasy foods lately. The chin also, that can be some stress. So maybe you've had some stress in the last month and now it's starting to come to the surface. It could be a lot of things that randomly stimulate these new breakouts. I would also look at if you are taking a supplement with biotin. Biotin also often causes breakouts where we have a few more hair follicles, and we do have a lot of hair follicles on our chin. So look into that as well. And if you're not sure, I also highly recommend doing a CHUP. A CHUP is a skincare checkup, which you can do if you log into your account, go to the rewards page, and you'll see the form right at the top of the page. Do a CHUP, and then our estheticians will actually look at the products you're using and any recent lifestyle changes, and they can help you nail down what it is that is causing these new breakouts. Cool. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in again. I will be back again next week with some fun makeup tutorials.